Good morning, Warriors, and welcome back to Warrior News. Today is Friday, March 20th, and we're glad to have you here with us for another full show. We've made it to the end of the week, and today we've got important school updates, special shoutouts, and new feature segments lined up for you. So wherever you're watching from, sit back, lock in, and let's get to it. To start things off, we want to take a moment to recognize some of the great things that has been happening at Southfield A&T this week. First, shout out to the students who attended the Science Fair field trip earlier this week. That trip was led by Dr. Bloom, and we definitely want to recognize the students who qualified for the opportunity. Being able to take part in something like that is a reflection of hard work, preparation, and focus. So shout out to everybody involved. And of course, shout out to Dr. Bloom as well, helping make experience possible and supporting students in that way. Also, this week, some of our students had an opportunity to attend the Lion King play in a trip that was led by Ms. Shinky. That had to be a really exciting experience, and we hope that all students who went enjoyed themselves, learned something from it, and represented Southfield A&T with pride. Opportunities like that are always a good reminder that learning can happen outside of the classroom too. It's always nice to see students getting the chance to experience something different. And earlier this week, we also had a Marine visit here at school. That gave students a chance to hear more about leadership, discipline, future opportunities, and different possible career paths. So, shout out to everyone who took the time to listen, ask questions, and be engaged during the visit. Even small opportunities like that can end up giving somebody a whole new perspective, and it is always so good to take those moments seriously. Now, we definitely have to show a major love to our BPA students because they really showed out. Our students attended the State Leadership Conference in Grand Rapids from March 11th through March 15th, and they represented our school with real warrior pride. From everything shared, they did more than just compete. They also took part in leadership experiences, team building activities, and events that allowed them to connect with students from across the state. That matters because BPA is not just about competing in an event and going home. It's also about professionalism, confidence, teamwork, leadership, and learning how to carry yourself in important spaces. So just being there and participating always says a lot. But on top of that, our students come back with some real accomplishments. We're proud to share that the administrative support team placed 5th in the state level. A small business management placed 8th. That is a big accomplishment, especially at a conference like that, where students from all over the state are coming together just to compete. Those placements reflect time, preparation, effort, and the willingness to push yourself to do the best. And we want to be able to give a special shout out to Paris Whitman, who received the Statesman Touch Award, which is a huge recognition and definitely deserves to be celebrated. So overall, we just want to say congratulations to all of our PPA students and all the way that represented to the school. Y'all showed leadership, dedication, excellence, and deserve some real recognition. Now, we want to move on to today. We've got a couple things happening right here in the building. First up, it is officially Family Feud Friday. So you already know to bring some energy into the day. Hopefully, participating is ready. Everyone is watching is ready. And the whole building brings some good vibes. It's always nice to end the week with something fun that brings other people together and lets students and staff enjoy a fun. Also, happening today is the NHS induction ceremony, so we just want to take time to congratulate all the students who are being recognized. Being inducted into the NHS is a real accomplishment and it reflects hard work, consistency, leadership, service, and dedication. That is not something to take lightly. So to all the students that are being inducted today, congratulations, you earned the recognition and our school is proud of you. So overall, this week has been filled with multiple positive things. Field trips, special visitors, student achievements, leadership opportunities, and now some fun and recognition to close out the week. That's always a good thing to see. And now it's time to move into today's future segments. First up, we have a PSA about skipping class. This is an important message for everyone because being where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, really does matter. Attendance, accountability, consistency, all playing a big role in your success. So make sure you take that seriously. Hey there, Warrior fans. It's Brooklyn Whaley, and I'm here with a quick PSA. Tardiness is unacceptable. And lately, Coach McKenzie has been writing detentions for even being 1 minute late. So use your 5 minutes wisely and get to class. It usually does take about 3 to 5 minutes to walk from A house to B house. So make sure that you use your 5 minutes wisely. Don't lollygag in the hallways or stop and talk to your friends for 3 minutes when you know that your next class is in O house and your first class you just left from was upstairs A house. If you feel like you're going to be late because you have to grab something from a locker, from a friend, from a teacher, just go to class, wait that 10 minutes, and go get a pass. It's better getting a pass than walking around with a detention on your record just because you wanted to rush and grab something from a friend. Reminder, this is just a quick PSA. We're not trying to nag you or sound like we're on the teacher's side, but you guys do have to be ready when class starts. School is about learning. Right now, I'm here with Coach McKenzie. He handles detentions and student support. Coach McKenzie, can we get a quick PSA from you about tardiness and class readiness when it comes to students?
I think all students need to be on time to class and ready to go, because these are the life lessons that you are going to develop to help you be successful beyond high school. So start now, practicing these, just getting on time, taking care of your business, and doing your work and being ready to go when class starts. And I promise you, you'll have a successful life.
Thank you, Coach McKenzie.
No problem.
Next up, it's time for a little encouragement to help carry us throughout the day and into the weekend. Sometimes all it takes is a few good words to shift your mindset, refocus your energy, and remind you to keep pushing. So now, let's hear motivational moments with Nevaeh Rollins.
Hi guys, it's Nay. Welcome back to another episode of Motivational Moments. This is a space where we slow down, reflect, and remind ourselves that we're still growing, even when life doesn't look how we thought it would. Today's episode is called Your Time is Coming, and I want you to take that in for a second. Your time is coming, not someone else's time, not what you see online, yours. You ever feel like everybody else around you is winning, like people are getting everything you've been praying for while it's just stuck? I get it. That feeling can eat at you. It makes you question yourself, your worth, your timing. But let me tell you something. Sometimes it's just delay and divine. The universe, God, or whatever high power you believe in is not ignoring you. It's just preparing you. Some blessings take longer than others because you're still being molded into the person who can actually handle them. Don't rush your process. There's a version of you that's still in the making, and every setback, every heartbreak, every not yet moment is shaping you into that version. Your path might not look like theirs because it's not supposed to. Yours is being written with lessons, strength, and growth, and that's what will shape you to success. So if you needed a sign to keep going, this is it. Stay patient, stay focused. Your time is coming, and when it does, it'll be bigger, better, and more aligned than anything you could have ever imagined. Thanks for listening in. This is Nay, and this is episode 4, Motivational Moments. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a reminder too. And remember, what's meant for you will always find its way back to you.
All right, welcome back. Now, let's switch the mood to a little bit more fun and look at something from earlier this week. St. Patrick's Day brought some spirit into the building, and it's always cool to see students and staff getting involved and showing a look into St. Patrick's Day at A&T.
So hey everyone, I'm Kira and I'm a part of the Warriors team. So today the Warriors team is hosting
And before we wrap things up, we want to end on another positive note. A big thumbs up goes to all the students who participated in SAT prep this week. Putting in extra time says a lot. It shows that you care about your future, that you're willing to prepare, and you understand the value of staying ready. Even when it's not easy, even when it takes a little extra time, showing up for yourself like that always matters. So shout out to every student who took SAT prep seriously this week and put in the work. And that brings us to the end of today's announcements and feature segments. As always, Warriors, let's close out this week the right way. Stay focused, stay respectful, continue making good choices, and keep representing Southfield A&T with pride. Have a great Friday, Warriors, and enjoy your weekend. Bye. And that